At my sister's wedding, my parents blocked me at the door and said, "You're not invited." I spotted my sister a few feet away, standing outside my sister's lavish wedding, navy dress perfectly chosen, gift clutched tight. I never imagined my own parents would be the ones to bar my entry. Their words, cold and clinical, hit me like a physical blow. "You're not on the guest list." The weight of those words knocked the air from my lungs. How could my only sister not want me at her wedding? I should have seen the signs. Audrey and I? Inseparable. Despite the 4-year age gap, she was my other half. We'd spend hours braiding hair. I'd be her fierce protector against bullies, and her secrets were always safe with me. Under blanket forts, flashlights illuminating our matching grins, we'd whisper dreams to each other during thunderstorms. She'd hold the ladder while I climbed trees. I'd help her with dance routines. It was an unspoken sacred promise. We'd stand beside each other on our wedding days. I remember her, all of 12, planning my hypothetical wedding, sprawled on the floor. "When you get married, I want to wear blue." I'd just laugh, toss a pillow at her and promise. "And when you get married, I'll wear whatever hideous bridesmaid dress you choose." Our brick colonial in an affluent Boston suburb wasn't just a house. It was a fortress of appearances. My parents, Elizabeth and William, lived for community standing and traditional success. Dad, a corporate attorney for Boston's old money. Mom, volunteering on prestigious boards, hosting parties that were the talk of the town. They had a clear, rigid script for their daughters. Ivy League, respectable careers, suitable marriages. Audrey, she followed it flawlessly. Boston College, a prominent PR job, the right social clubs, the approved boyfriends. Her Instagram was a preppy catalog of perfection: tennis matches, charity galas, brunches with girlfriends and matching headbands. Me? I zigged where they zagged. Art was my calling, not a hobby. I chose RISD over their preferred Ivy League dreams, then fled to New York. My tiny Brooklyn apartment, paint-splattered floors, mismatched furniture. It was my sanctuary, but to my mother it was a horror show. My unconventional friends, my unpredictable income, my tendency to speak my mind. I was the family disappointment. "When are you getting a real job with benefits, Samantha?" became my father's standard greeting at holidays. "Those tattoos will look terrible when you're older," my mother would sigh, eyeing the watercolor florals on my forearm. "At least Audrey understands responsibility." Audrey would offer sympathetic glances then, but even those grew rarer over time. The miles between New York and Boston were nothing compared to the emotional chasm that swallowed us after college. Our calls dwindled, texts became superficial. Audrey was swept deeper into Boston's elite circles, while I carved out my life in New York's art scene. We'd still connect for holidays, but even then I started hearing it, her voice, echoing our parents' judgment when talking about my life choices. Then, 2 years ago, Audrey met James Hamilton at a charity gala, and our already fragile connection didn't just unravel, it shattered. James was old Boston money, family investment firm, embodying every single thing my parents worshipped. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.